In this video, we'll look at how to use rules to automatically batch rename different document types with the AutoSplit plugin for Adobe Acrobat. Renaming different types of PDF documents manually can be repetitive, time-consuming, and error-prone, especially when each document type requires its own naming format. With the AutoSplit plugin, you can use naming rules to automatically identify document types based on their content and apply different naming instructions to each type of document. You can set up multiple rules to work together in different ways depending on your needs. For example, you can apply rules in sequence to build a file name step by step, such as adding a label, a document number, and a customer name, all from different parts of the file. You can also set rules to be mutually exclusive, so that only the first matching rule is applied and the others are skipped. AutoSplit's flexibility is especially useful when you're processing a mix of document types in one batch and want each document type to follow its own custom naming format. Documents with different text layouts and naming requirements can be auto-renamed in the same processing run. In this tutorial, we will create two separate renaming rules and use them to rename sample business documents. The first rule will be designed to rename invoices, while the second will identify and rename purchase orders. Input documents will be searched for the presence of the text invoice or purchase order. If matching text is identified in an input document, the correct rule will be applied to rename it. Before starting, it's important to ensure that documents contain searchable text. If using scanned documents, a text recognition operation must first be applied. Let's begin. Start Adobe Acrobat. From the menu, select Plugins. Then select Auto Rename PDF Files from the list. Click Add Rule to create a file renaming rule. The rules are used to identify which documents to rename. Type the text that you want to search for in the Find What entry box. Here we will search for the word invoice to identify invoices. This renaming rule will be applied only if the word invoice is found in the input PDF file. Leave Match Case unchecked. Check Skip Other Rules to stop processing other rules if this rule matches the document. This allows applying only one rule and skipping the rest. If unchecked, subsequent rules may also be applied. Click OK to proceed. Click Add to begin defining file renaming components for the invoice rule. Select Custom Text and/or Document Property and click Next. In this example, we'll add a label to each invoice. Any desired text could be entered here to be added to the invoice file names. We'll enter the word invoice followed by an underscore. Click OK. Click Add again. This time select Text by Search and click Next. We will use this option to capture the invoice numbers from the first page of each document using a regular expression. Type the regular expression into the Find What box. The regular expression, or regex, we are using here will match each of the example invoice numbers shown on the screen. In the Format Text section, check Use Custom Text Formatting. Here we'll enter \1. When used with the regex above, this will remove any text that comes before the invoice number. Now click OK. We are now finished with the invoice naming component. Let's move on to purchase orders. Click Add Rule again to add a rule for purchase order documents. Enter the text to search for, in this case, purchase order. leave match case unchecked. Check Skip Other Rules to stop processing other rules if this rule matches the document. Click OK. When asked, select Yes to add this rule as a top-level rule, so it's at the same level as the invoice rule. Press Add to configure the naming components. Select Custom Text, then click Next. Enter the text to be included in each file name. Click OK. Click Add again. Select Text from Location. Then click Next. When prompted, click OK to choose a sample file. Select one of the purchase orders that is to be renamed. Click Open. Use the magnifying glass tool to zoom in on the page. Use the Selection tool to draw a box around the area where you want to capture text. Click OK to confirm. Files will be renamed in their current location by default. Optionally, check Move Successfully Renamed Files to another folder, and choose an output folder by clicking Select Output Folder. Pick the output folder location and click Select Folder. Optionally, click Save Settings to save your settings for future use. You can use load settings later to use them. Click OK to continue with the renaming process. In the Select Input Files dialog, press Add Files to choose PDF files to rename. Select files from multiple folders if needed, and click Open. Then click OK. You can now review the generated names and edit them manually if necessary by double-clicking on a file name cell. Files are not yet renamed at this stage. Once you are satisfied with the new names, press Rename to rename the files. Once renaming is done, check Statistics. Click OK to open the processing report. The report shows counts of renamed versus failed files and lists input-output file names. Optionally, click Save to keep the report. Then click Close. Inspect the renamed file in the output folder. All files are now renamed by document type, with invoices and purchase orders labelled by their respective numbers. With AutoSplit, renaming PDF files automatically is quick and easy. Visit evermat.com to learn more about Evermat's PDF tools for Adobe Acrobat. Please subscribe to our channel and check out our other videos for more PDF automation tutorials. Thanks for watching.